That's what you get for trying sometimes. Sometimes it just don't work. Alright everybody, Justin here with Thayer & Sons Lawn Services, and we're on an adventure. So, last week I was running my skid loader out on a job, doing tree cleanup, and we got into a bit of a pickle. The engine came loose from the hydraulic pump, and it ended up taking and breaking the manifold pieces. So right now we've got the motor, well, the engine out of it, which is a Kohler K582. Hard to find parts for. Thank God to this gentleman named Gene that I found on Facebook that has parts over in Illinois, and he was able to get me another one off of another engine that he had, and that's going to help out tremendously so we can get this put back together. But one thing I want to show you guys here, and I don't know if any of you guys have seen this or would know, but I'm going to ask anyway. So this is a 540 Bobcat, and there's the, I'll call it the bell housing, essentially, where it goes to the hydraulic pump that you can see right back here. Now, here is the coupler, the pump coupler, and this slides off. There is no seal in here. You can see just barely that little shiny piece right there. That is a bearing. And if you spin the motor over, that is the main crank bearing for the rear half of the motor, or rear half of the engine. And I don't know if there's supposed to be a seal in there. I can't find anything in my book, but I do know, set that back on there. I do know I need to find this seal, which goes here. And then there is a flange seal, which can I find? I think I have the other piece of it right here. There's a flange seal to go here. And I cannot find them part numbers anywhere. In my book that I have right here. Right here, this is a 540, 543, and 543B service manual. And I was also trying to figure out what year this was, and the closest I can come to by any serial number lookup that I can find, Bobcat can't even tell me, is that it's roughly a 1986 model. I don't have a serial number or anything for the engine. I've been trying to find another serial number printed on it somewhere, but I can't find nothing. Another thing that I have to do too is of course, it's been that the exhaust studs broke off on both sides. And now I'm going to have to do some welding and try to get that out of there. I'm going to have to take the intake manifold off and go through it and probably check the valves, take the tab covers and everything off. So, yeah. What you guys saw in the beginning of the video is me trying to get that piece out. I had already got the piece out of the other one. And if you guys know, have you guys had any problems with your hydraulic overheating because the engine's not drawing enough air through it? And if you guys have any solves for that, if you could please like, share, comment please. I really need as much information as I can. I need to get this back going for next week. I got another tree cleaning job for the same lady I did last week, and I need to get this back up and going. So if you could please comment, please give me any information that you can to help me. That's greatly appreciated. And if you would be so kindly to share and subscribe. All right, thank you, and have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful weekend, and happy Friday.